Hey, everybody. Okay, for this week's magic lesson, we're going to go back to the wheel of the year because it's Halloween. Yes, and Halloween actually in my pagan tradition is called Samhain. It is the New Year's. It is the day we really do celebrate the dead. As most of you know, that is the day, all the day that the veil is thinnest in all the year. That is actually why in tradition, typical tradition, we dress up and we put on costumes and funny masks and we put lanterns outside, pumpkins outside. In this country, they started in Europe. They used turnips because they didn't have pumpkins, but and light them up with candles to scare away the dark spirits because you could see everything on Halloween or Samhain. In my religious, my pagan belief system, it really is the time to celebrate the dead when the veil is thin. So this is a time, as well as dressing up and putting on funny costumes and lighting things up and giving gifts, again, all relates to it. Celebrate your ancestors. This is the time to put out a picture of grandma or grandpa, maybe light a candle, think about them, think about family stories. If you have a family story, tell the time that you went camping with the aunts and uncles, because that's how we remember them. It's actually nice to call out their names. I am celebrating my grandpa, Patti Negri. I am celebrating my mom, Dorothy Negri, and bring them in. If you could have a fire or even just a candle, do it. Do it because it's a time to celebrate our ancestors. The other thing to do on Halloween Eve, it's called beating the bounds. What's that? That is actually, it's claiming your home as your own. Get your broom, and it doesn't have to be a witch's broom, it could be any broom. And I want you to hold it by the handle. But it's not a broom, it's a pen, but say it's with the bristles up and the thing down. Walk by your front door or your room door. If you're just share a room, you have a room, or your apartment door, and claim it. Hit the broom on the ground going, I claim this space as my own. I claim this apartment as my own. I claim this house as my own. I claim this land as my own. You hit it with a butt of your broom. It reverberates through the land below. It reverberates into the house. You are claiming that as your own. Even if you've lived in your house for years, it's really good to do every year at Samhain. It's called beating the bounds. Actually, do it anytime that you move and you have a new house. You want to claim it and really make it your own. But try to remember to do it on Halloween Eve. Remember, it's magic out there. The spirits, it's a really good time if you are into communicating with spirits, mediumship, even spirit boards. Just make sure that you take it seriously, you are not disrespectful, and you set up your wards and protectors, whatever they are. Work within your belief system, work within elements, call in your dragons. Just make sure you know who you're going to call if something gets out of hand so it doesn't get out of hand. But celebrate the dead because that's what this season is all about. And then it's a new year. So that's the magic for today. Beat the bounds, put up a picture of grandma, and eat some candy.